Michael Gibson is a special education teacher and observes daily how kids are coping with the changes the pandemic has forced upon us. Thank you so much, Michael, for joining us today. What are you seeing firsthand when it comes to how kids are dealing with online learning and the changes in routine and this new normal?
Well, it's been very challenging for students. Obviously, learning at home is not the best learning environment for them. And so we're finding that they're distracted, and there's a lot of issues with anxiety with respect to what is going on and returning back to school. So we just do our best to walk the students through that and help them process what they're feeling.
Is there enough mental health support in place to help kids through this pandemic, as you talked about, just, the struggle with isolation, the struggle with not connecting with friends? Is there enough support?
Well, clearly, because of the pandemic, all of us have been caught flat footed in terms of being able to support every single child. I do know within all the school boards around the GTA, we have stepped up our training, we have stepped up making available social workers and so forth to handle and to really help students process. But certainly, we could use a lot more help with classroom teachers and helping students process that as the year goes on, for sure.
What does that help look like? I mean, I always say to the teachers of my kids that we're in a team together and we have to work together. But what does that look like in a pandemic when, everybody is out of sorts and everybody's out of their comfort zone? How can we support teachers more?
One of the things that I tell my parents is of course parents are under their own stresses to be able to manage that, and then also be attentive to their children. Notice those little changes, notice those little things that as a parent are off, and don't hesitate to sound the alarm bells earlier rather than later. In terms of the school, this is a community effort to take care of our children. They're our most precious thing. And so we are partnering with parents in order to help their children process what's going on. And so we do have additional resources at school. Administrators have been given more resources, and definitely they're very open and attentive to any issues or problems that parents may be facing with their children.
The resources are there. We just have to take advantage of them and actually access them. Thank you so much, Michael Gibson, for your time today.
You're welcome.